Ministry in a Minute is a devotional presentation of the Crossroads School of Ministry. Whatever platform you're on, like, share, subscribe, help us get the word out about the Crossroads School of Ministry. And if you are a ministry leader or church leader or someone called to vocational ministry and you need training, Crossroads School of Ministry can help. Check us out online at crossroadsom.org, the Crossroads School of Ministry. Hey everybody, welcome to Ministry in a Minute. Listen, I want to tell you one quick thing about what's going on at the Crossroads School of Ministry. We are starting our very first cohort on April 3rd. That gives you a little less than a month to get signed up. If you need information, if you have questions, let us know. We are hoping to begin starting on April 3rd to train up church leaders and pastors through our new school that we're just getting started. So, our Ministry in a Minute today comes out of Acts chapter 12. This Wednesday we'll be going through the beginning of Acts chapter 12, Peter's miraculous escape from prison. And there's really just one thing I want to mention about that, but it's a big thing. Okay? In the beginning of that scripture, verse 4 in chapter 12 of Acts, it says that Peter was being guarded. And he was put in jail because of all the turmoil the church was causing. And he was being guarded by four squadrons of 4 soldiers each. And so basically what was going on was that the church was stirring up all kinds of trouble. And folks, I'm going to tell you, sometimes when we do the right thing for the sake of Jesus, the world doesn't like it. And sometimes it causes problems in our lives. And that's what we see Peter getting in trouble for doing the right thing. Satan was sick of seeing the church succeed early on and thought he could fight it. And so when Paul gets thrown, or when Peter gets thrown in prison, there are 16 men guarding just him, and he's in shackles. And we'll see that later on in the scripture. It seems hopeless. Let me tell you something. What often seems hopeless in the natural is not hopeless in the spiritual. God, the scriptures replete with these scriptures that say God can do all things. You know what? I think sometimes we take advantage of that and we say, well, I want this or I need that and I have this thing in my life I want to accomplish, but God can do all things. I don't think that's what it's talking about. This is a great example of what it is talking about, because Peter was in trouble for doing what God called him to do. If we're doing the things of God, if we're interested and chasing after the things of God, then He will work. He will work mightily in the spiritual realm to fix things that in the natural realm seem out of our reach. And so our goal, our pattern is to seek first His kingdom and His righteousness. And then all these things will be added unto you. That's Matthew 6. We see that in the scripture. If we will keep our eyes fixed on the things of God, He will do miraculous things. He will do things bigger than we could ever possibly achieve in the spiritual realm, and it'll flow into the natural, even though in the natural it looks like it couldn't possibly happen. I don't know if that's relationships. I don't know if that has to do with work. I don't know what that has to do with, but make sure you know, if our eyes are fixed on God, He's going to work on your behalf. All right, great scripture. I can't wait to keep getting into Acts chapter 12 this week. We will see you tomorrow with another Ministry in a Minute.